Hello everyone, this is Carrie with Inkwell Collectibles in Painesville, Ohio. Today we're going to be opening Duskmourn House of Horror Collector Booster Box for a frighteningly good find. And obviously there's going to be some fun stuff in here, lots of foils as you would expect, rares, mythics. They did, with this set, have the Japanese showcase, fractured foils. So hopefully we can get one of those. I know those are going to be a little bit harder to get, but we will see. Either way, it'll be fun. We will have these cards up the shop for our binder. And we are going to go ahead and start opening. And from what I've been told, the good stuff is at the back of the pack of these. So I am going to just be skipping the commons and uncommons on here. I'll let you just see a little bit. Norin. Oh, there we go. So we have one of the showcase with the paranormal frame. And then there's our land, full art. And we are on to Balustrade Worm, Demolisher Spawn, Entity Tracker, Twitching Doll. Oh, that's good. For the spider toy. And there we go. So we have our first Japan showcase in foil. Beautiful card. I have also seen the English version of this in non-foil, but that's super exciting that we were able to get that. First pack, first mythic. The others were all rares for those. So we are off to a really good start with this box. And then our token, toy, and treasure. Forgot to show that. On to our second pack. I don't know about you guys, but this set is really fun. I like how we went from cute little animals, cemetery, there we go, to horror and swamp. So forest and swamp now. And now we have Ghostly Dancers, Zamone's Hypothesis for an instant, 1/1 counters. There we go. Double exposure. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Double exposure, non-foil though, but the Jolly Balloon Man. That card has been really popular. A lot of people have been talking about that one for the Human Clown. That's exciting that were able to get that. Here we go for our first room, and it is a mythic. So Walk-in Closet, Forgotten Cellar with the enchantment for these. I like the concept of these. I haven't played with any of them yet, so we'll see how that goes. But hopefully it works out really well. It's an interesting concept. I already like battles, so it'll be fun to have that to try. And then Head Shredder in Paranormal Showcase, foil. And then we have our token. And on to the next pack. These do not appear to have the little notches in them to make them easier to open, so just be forewarned as you guys are opening yours. And so we're starting pack number 3. And we have an Plains for our land, Unstoppable Slasher, Ancient Cellar Spawn for our enchantment creature horror. I like the art they did on that. Ghostly Dancers, Enduring Tenacity, Undead Sprinter. That's a fun foiling on there. I don't know if you guys can see that the zombie in the background really stands out with the way they did that. For our rare, this one does not appear to have any mythics in it unless I moved it and forgot. But again, after that first pack, that's going to be kind of hard to beat. So on to the next one. Bear Trap, Slayer. The only complaint I will have with these lands, once I get one of each, I'll show you, is they all look really similar outside of the forest and the island. I did see those in the full art foil earlier, and I was bummed about that. So room number 2, Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna. Another enchantment, no maximum hand size. What's nice is you can cast either one of these sides and pay the cost for the other one later. Aminatu, Veil Piercer for Mythic. I'm going to go ahead and put that one there. Head Shredder again in the showcase. And same card, just the alternate art for this one of our enchantment room again. I do like that art better because it's the full art. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I do appreciate the look of that. And then Grievous Wound. Player can't gain life. Whenever enchanted player is dealt damage, they lose half their life rounded up. That one's going to be a really good card. I know we are definitely going to be seeing a whole lot for a token of black and red decks coming out of there. That has definitely been the most popular of the pre-cons that everyone has been looking for. The one that we definitely sold out of first. Luckily, we are getting restock on those. So that'll be nice when that comes in. And I like the art on that one for Insect Beast. All right, another forest. So we are still missing mountain. And then I'll show you, like I said, those lands. So another room, central elevator, promising stairs, foil, shrieking devourer, overlord of the flood pits. That is a fun art on there. When he attacks or enters, draw 2 cards, discard. The Mind Skinner, and I am assuming that's the double exposure art of that one. I'm not positive. I haven't looked it up, but that one definitely is. So we have Toby Beastie Befriender in foil. Full art. Overlord was our mythic in that particular pack. So that is probably my favorite art of the cards in here. And then we have our token, Gremlin Glimmer. So now I guess we've seen everything except for Fracture Foil. That would be really fun. That is not one that I've seen in person. But I have all the others now, obviously. So if we could get that out of here, I would be super happy. But we'll see. Either way, again, after that first one, you can't really go wrong. So here we go. I'll show you the cards from the pack in a minute. But, so Island and Forest. Obviously, they look very different from the others. But then you have your mountain, your plain, and your swamp. Under the light, this bright light, they do look a little bit more different. It's easier to see the color. But if you are not in bright light, if you just look at the art, they look so similar to each other that it's hard to tell them apart. So that's my only complaint with these, because I do love full art lands. But if you are looking at like a 5-color deck and you're using all those, you definitely have to pay attention. So we have Leyline of Mutation, Deluge of Doom, all creatures get -X until end of turn. Enduring Vitality, so that's cool that we got another one of the enduring cards. And Blazemire Verge for our rare land. And Phantasmal Image for mythic special guest card. That's fun. I don't know if you guys can see the way they did the foiling on there. And then our token, Spirit Treasure. So that one, 4 rares, and then our mythic special guest. And we are on to the next one. And so I like Attack in the Box instead of Jack in the Box. There we go. Forest and Enduring Innocence. Keon Corrupted Memory for mythic. Leyline of Resonance. Sorry. And Dazzling Theater, prop room in the full art on that one. Creature spells you cast have convoke, untap each creature you control. And then Leyline of Resonance again. So this time in foil. If it's open in your hand, begin the game with it on the battlefield. Cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single creature you control. Copy it. And you can choose new targets for the copy. And then Gremlin, that's a cute little beastie on there. And Glimmer for the token. And onto commons, uncommons. Island. And then, here we go, Enduring Curiosity Cat Glimmer. Gleeful Arsonist in the full art. Cursed Recording. That's really cool how they did that in the paranormal frame. Here we go. Again, I'm pretty positive this is the double exposure, but the Rip Spawn Hunter. I like the way, these do look pretty 80s, the way they did that. So I like the way that looks. And then here we have a Mythic, the Roller Crusher Ride for a legendary enchantment. If a source you control would deal combat damage to a permanent or a player, well, there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. It deals double that damage instead. So that's going to be good. Again, that's going to be going in a lot of the black and red decks if they don't already have it in there. But that was a really fun pack. And then we have this adorable spider with some weird eyes on it and another toy. And commons, uncommons. This is one, I have seen this one in the full art, and that one is my favorite, but Fear of Lost Teeth, that's super gross, which is why I like it. I'm sure I will definitely find something to slot it into. Swamp. Unidentified Hover Ship. That one's, if you like aliens, super cool. Obviously, with the 80s style of this particular one, there's going to be a lot of that. Persistent Constrictor for our zombie snake, which would be very scary to see in real life. Hopefully that never happens. Waltz of Rage for another rare. Undead Sprinter. So this time, still full art, just not foil on this one. And then Rare Land, Flood Farm Verge. And we have Spirit and Gremlin again. Lots of those. This one looks like it was all rares. But still some good cards in there. Definitely usable. I may try, I don't typically play with vehicles, but just because of the hover ship, I may make something that has some in there. We're just going to skip through these. Mountain. And then our Dog Glimmer. So we have both the cat and the dog. Enduring Courage. Seance Board. I like the way they did that in the full art. Reluctant Role Model. Human Survivor. Leyline of Mutation. And then here we have Valgavoth's Lair, Enchantment Land. Enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. And you're going to tap it for mana of the chosen color. So I like that in the foil. Same thing. These are all rares that, again, that we got out of this particular pack. So that is surprising. Not seeing a ton of mythics, but we have Shard, Glimmer. 2 more packs. And again, it is possible that I did fly through and miss a mythic in one of the earlier packs, but still surprising I'm not seeing more of those. Nowhere to Run. Great card. Island. Overlord of the Boiler Bilge. Mythic. So there we go. After I was just complaining about it, there's one right on top. Convert to Slime. Full art. Toby Beastie Befriender. So another one of those. Flood Farm Verge again. And then here's a new one, Kona Rescue Beastie in the foil. So I like the way they did that. If you can see where the colors overlap, the way that looks is really cool. Hopefully the camera can catch it. And then we have Insect Spider again for our tokens. So the first one was mythic. The rest are rares out of that pack. And last one. Not holding my breath on finding the fractured foil, but still these are really fun to open, and I can't wait to organize them and get them into the binder. So Plains, Hauntwood Shrieker for Mythic Beast, Beast Mutant, sorry, Mythic. So that was the top one. Suspended Sentence, rare full art. Here we go, Valgavoth Terror Eater. So that's really good that we got that one. That was another one I was hoping to get in the double exposure. Wish it were foil, but it's still super cool that we got it. So you really can't have everything, but I'm really happy. And then Silent Hall Creeper, rare horror creature, can't be blocked. And then here we have, this is one of the textured foils. I don't know if you guys can see that, how it goes in a circular pattern around the whole card. But we have Tyvar the Pummeler, Elf Warrior Mythic, Tap another untapped creature you control, and he gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. So that is super cool. This was another one I hadn't seen. I totally forgot that they put these in here until I pulled it. So that is really awesome. Overall, this was a great pack. And then we had Glimmer, Spirit for the tokens. But I would definitely say those two are probably going to be the funnest of them. Actually, those three. But this was a really good pack out of here, or really good box, the whole thing to open. So I'm really glad that we got those. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the opening. And if you guys liked it, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.